On May 12th at BAMMA 29 in Birmingham, a new middleweight champion will be crowned when Yannick Bahati takes on the farmer boy, Matt Hallam. After rising to contention on the international stage, two of the UK's top middleweight contenders will finally meet again in a rematch 4 years in the making.
I fought Hallam in 2012. We're both top prospects in the middleweight division in the UK at that time. He wanted a tough fight, I wanted a tough fight.
Here's main event time. The anticipation for this bout has been massive.
It was definitely on the cards to be a great fight. I was just finding my ground, and this was obviously going to be a stepping stone up.
Both these guys legit prospects. Matt Hallam quickly off the bat trying to swarm.
Yannick on the defensive. Matt Hallam really pushing it forward, pushing the pace.
I was beating him up, almost knocking him out.
Well, Matt Hallam is looking to land bombs.
None of the shots hurted me. I was totally fine. He thought I was hurt, and I think that was part of his downfall, to be honest.
Managed to get the takedown, puts me in a bad position.
I was quite surprised how weak he was, considering he's a big middleweight.
Yannick Bahati's grappling looks excellent. This is a bad spot for Hallam. Oh, that's a big elbow.
I f***ed my bud, you know, landing elbows. Whack, whack. When I'm smashing his head in, and screaming a little bitch in the middle. Ah!
Bahati relentless, and that is it. Steamwheel steps in. Wow, what a fight.
He got that win, that's 4 years ago. I'm a totally different person now. I feel that I dominated most of that fight. For them guys out there that didn't see that fight and just think, oh yeah, he beat me, watch the fight, and then judge it, and then come to BAMMA and watch me destroy him.
For Matt Hallam, being dealt his first career loss did nothing to slow his drive to succeed. After joining the famed London Shoot Fighters team, he returned with a newfound determination and now finds himself preparing for a title shot on the back of 3 straight TKO victories.
Relentless Hallam. Oh, double right foot on Cena. Wow.
For most fighters, a chance at redemption would be motivation enough. But for Hallam, the ultimate goal is the BAMMA middleweight crown.
I don't carry emotions on fights. It's a title fight, it's a world title fight. That supersedes any other thing. It wouldn't have mattered which opponent it would have been. It's just very clever of BAMMA to put Yannick in front of me. I'm going to get the belt and I'm going to get my loss back. You know, it's perfect. What a perfect opportunity. I've been training at London Shoot Fighters for 3.5 years now. It's an amazing place, you know. They just ooze confidence. The coaches are amazing, they're world class. Training with guys like MVP, Mike Shipman, Jimmy Warled, if you can stand and strike with MVP for a round, you're doing well.
The person that he was last time, I don't even need to watch. I know it's different. He's a different person now than he was then, and that is going to make the difference when it comes to that next fight. He's improved all round. Jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and his stand-up. And this is one thing I found as well, although he's already had stand-up, when you get here and you have someone that's picking holes in everything you do, your stand-up gets even better. You know, something that you were good at, you are now great at, and I think it's the same with him. So having the right people around him just to carry him right the way through with this next fight, big fight on BAMMA, he's gonna go out there and Matty Boy's gonna smash some heads, man.
For me, I've amazed myself, really, how far I've come. Now having coaches around me, helping me develop, I feel like it superseded anything that I've ever been able to do before, you know. I just seem to have acquired a lot more skill, a lot more calmness, and put things together that are really, really dangerous. This place has no mercy for you. These guys don't train people to lose, they train people to win, okay? And that's what's gonna happen on May the 12th.
Yannick!
Since their first encounter in 2012, Yannick Bahati has carved his own path to international recognition. After a rapid rise on the European circuit, Bahati made the transition to the EFC in South Africa and was crowned their middleweight champion in 2016.
Here's your champion. It is Yannick Bahati.
In his return to BAMMA, he now finds himself on the brink of history with a chance to become a 2-promotion champion.
Winning the BAMMA World Title means a lot to me, do you know what I mean? So It's a goal that I've had in my mind for a long time, since 2012, when I made my BAMMA debut. And, you know, May 12th, I'll get the opportunity, and I'm going to become the BAMMA middleweight champion. My main home here is at UTC.
Come on.
Obviously, my last 2-3 fights I'm main eventing, so I'm getting used to that kind of pressure. So overall, my game, not just physically, but mainly mentally, my game has evolved a lot.
The blueprint, yeah? Let's work on it. Step out back in, there you go.
Dave Laval, he's my head coach.
A bit of movement going on. Feel out there while you're out there, that's it. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a big advantage having Dave here, because obviously Dave is a former boxer. He's competing himself, so whatever he says, I truly listen, you know, I take it on board. You know, if he says something, I make sure I'm listening, and, you know, and it makes sense, you know, the results have shown.
And again, 1-2, 1-2. Mix up the last, there you go. He's like a sponge, anything you tell him, he takes it on board and he'll put it into practice. Which is a good thing. We've got a good understanding as coach, fighter, coach. And now, there you go. Seeing is believing, and anybody watching in and knows about fighting will know, well, if you're up against him, you're up against a handful. And if you're not on your game, let me tell you, you're in trouble. I can see a big difference in the evolution of Yannick from the last fight with Matt, and you know what? I think he's in for a scary night. And time!
I don't believe Hallam has evolved as a fighter at all, you know. I just see a big guy, comes forward with a lot of pressure, you know, he bullies people. And that's the same thing that he's always been fighting the same way since when I fought him. He's only a striker, he only wants to keep the fight standing, he never goes for takedown, he's one-dimensional. Me, you know, I'm all-rounded, I can punch, I can kick, I can fire on top, I can fire on the bomb, you know, I've won fights by submission, by knockout. Realistically, I don't believe Hallam's on my level.
Yannick Bahati finishing. Yannick Bahati gets the victory. The Black Mamba strikes again. South Africa, he don't care.
His biggest weakness is his ego. I don't know where it's come from. He's going to carry that into that cage. I'm going to put it in a bag for him to take away with him. While I was over here fighting European gold medalists and top 10 guys, he's over in South Africa fighting for their belt. Now, if he comes back here, so he wants his BAMMA belt, I don't think so.
Realistically, he's down, you know, I'm going up, you know what I mean? I've already got one world title, and right now I'm coming from a second world title. What does he have since we fought?
This guy's in danger. I don't even know why he's so confident about it. He's got trouble knocking at his door. Man, I just want to this guy up. I just want to get in there and fight like a beast.
I see myself finishing the first round, you know. I'm going to put my Hallam on his back, and I'm going to land him a vicious elbow and open that gash up again.
4 years ago, who gives a what happened 4 years ago? You know, we're both different fighters now. What matters is May the 12th. I turn up, get my wraps on, get in the cage, this guy up, pick my gold belt up, and then get out and hit Birmingham.
This is my hometown, and this belt's staying right here in Birmingham.